Hello everyone, welcome to your love reading. This is a love reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and for your situation. And release the rest to the universe. From the moment you walked into my life, I knew you were the one. And they still believe that you are the one. They still know that you are the one. You're the one they want to be with. You are the one they love. But in that moment, the two of you walked into each other's lives. This person was very aware that this is it, that you are it, that you are the one they want to spend their life with. They fell in love with you in that moment. That love at first sight moment is really your souls recognizing one another from another time, from another place, from another incarnation. That is why it feels so familiar, or why it felt so familiar to you when you were first spending time together. It's why you could talk about things forever and ever and never get bored. It's why you could live on the energy that is between the two of you when you were first spending time together. Not sleeping enough, not eating right, but just wanting to connect with each other all the time through conversations, through being around each other, by just absorbing each other's energy as your souls got reacquainted with one another while your bodies in this 3D space got to know each other as well. Being with you, as far as your person is concerned, feels like coming home. And they want very much to come home to you and to this relationship because no one compares to you. You are the one that they need. You're the one that they have always desired. Ever since that first meeting, they knew that you were someone significant and very special in their life. And that is why they fell in love with you in that moment. Well, I fell in love with you because of all the things you are. And what are you to this person? You're loving, you're intelligent, you're funny, you're witty, you're interesting, you're adventurous, you're passionate, you're sexy, you're loving, you're giving, you're kind, you're expressive, you're nurturing, you're supportive. You are everything. You are everything this person wants, desires, or needs when it comes to a partner. And they think about this all the time. Even though there's no communication happening for most of you in the 3D space at the moment, you are never far from your person's thoughts. And you definitely have not exited their heart because they feel this connection all the time just like you do. And they desire to get back to it. Yes, I know you're probably thinking, well, if this is their desire, why don't they hurry up and make something happen? Because they are trusting in the divine unfolding of this divine plan that is between the two of you. They know when the right time is to start reaching out to you. And it's really about both of you being able to trust in this divine plan as this connection unfolds the way that it needs to for your best and highest good, but also in accordance with the divine timing of the universe. They don't want to return until they are on the other side of their healing, of their growth, of their spiritual awakening, because in doing so, they know that it could bring false hope or a false start into this connection in terms of the two of you being together again. And this person does not want to let you down, fail you, or hurt you anymore. So they are being absolutely sure that they are ready for love, ready to embrace the power that is in this connection for the two of you. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. I still remember the last time I saw your face. Well, they remember the first time they saw your face as well. They remember all of the times that they saw your face and what happened between the two of you in all those times, in all those moments, through all of those memories that you lovingly created together. But this person wants to see your face again. They want to connect with you up close, personal, deeply, intensely, passionately, and lovingly. Do you remember the last time you saw your person's face? Was it a happy time or was it a sad time? Because what I'm hearing is, if that was a sad experience for you, the last time you saw your person, try to cancel that out and replace it with a more positive memory. Perhaps when the two of you first met, when you walked into each other's lives, the first time you saw each other's face. And now I am thinking about that song. Yes, the first time ever I saw your face. And you know what? That is an oldie and that is a really old song. I think I might actually know who sings that. And I think it's Roberta Flack. Is that Roberta Flack? If so, I get 2 points for getting one right, but I'm pretty sure it is, because that seems to be a song that was playing all the time throughout my high school, junior high and high school years, actually. So yes, what a great song for divine counterpart connections. And for those of you out there who are younger, who have never heard this song or read the lyrics to that song, I really encourage you to go and look that up, because it is such great poetry. Such great lyrics are in that song. It is one of the greatest love songs I have ever heard, because it makes so much sense if we listen to that song from the perspective of a soulmate or a twin flame, divine counterpart connection, right? Such a glorious song, such great lyrics. Anyway, check it out if you've never heard of it, but your person is reflecting upon a lot of your memories together. Definitely wanting to create so many more memories with you as well. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? I will show you with words and actions how much I love you. Well, I feel this person is gearing up here to create some change in the dynamic between the two of you, because I feel that they are getting ready to make some sort of a move towards you. And they realize that they are the one as well who needs to make that first move. It is in their court. All of the balls are in their court, in other words, and they need to be in their court. And if you are holding on to any balls in your court, I really feel that you need to let those balls go, send them over to their court so that they can start serving them over to you. Because this person is the one who needs to take action. They are the one who needs to take the first move or make the first move, and they will. But what this is saying more than anything is this person is not going to leave you feeling confused or bewildered anymore about what is happening between you. This person is not going to send you mixed signals or mixed messages. They are going to make sure that you know fully 150,000% from them how they feel about you all the time, because they want you to know they love you. They care about you. They need you. They want you. They want you more than anything in this world, is what I'm really hearing coming in with this. And this person is going to do so much more as they return to make sure that you never doubt again how they feel about you. Their words and their actions will be in alignment. Their gestures of love and affection, their gifts of service will all be in alignment. Spending quality time together, all of it is going to be in alignment, because for this person, they're saying it's very important that you know how much they love you. And even though they haven't been making any moves here lately, because they've been silent, because they've been shut down, because they ran away from you and they create a lot of problems here, when this person returns, you're going to see that they are not going to be participating in that kind of behavior or craziness anymore. They are going to be fully invested in this love with you, which is why they want to show you with words and actions the true extent of their thoughts and their deepest feelings that they have for you. They don't want you to have to read between the lines. They don't want you to have to second guess. They are going to make sure that you know absolutely from them all the time where you stand and how they feel about you. Ours is a love that knows no limits. Well, yes, this truly is an endless, infinite, limitless love. It's just that in the past, perhaps, well, not perhaps, but probably undoubtedly, this person was placing limits on the love that they were showing you. You were limitless in your expressions of love for them. You were limitless in how you showed them through words and actions, how you care about them. They just didn't reciprocate, and that wasn't fair, was it? Oh no, it was not. Leaving you confused, leaving you trying to figure out what's going on. Because 1 minute they're in, 1 minute they're out. 1 minute they're hot, 1 minute they're cold. Putting you on that emotional roller coaster ride, that is just not fun. Because when things were great, you were way up here, and then when they disappeared, you were way down here and up and down. And someone that does that to somebody, they're trying to control the relationship. They're trying to control the connection. They are trying to place limits on what unfolds between the two of you. But during the time that you've been away from each other, they realize that, yes, they have made these errors and these big mistakes. And when they return, there's not going to be any limits on this love. They're not going to try to control what happens between the two of you anymore. Thank goodness for that, right? But we are going to use some tarot cards now and see what else is coming in for this message. Let's see what we need to hear. What is Spirit sharing? What do we need to hear? What do we need to know? And this is Temperance. I do love Temperance so very much because it is about the alchemy that exists between you and your person. It is how your souls are blended together. It is why you felt so familiar to each other when you first met. It's why you could talk for days and days without getting tired, without getting bored, without needing to eat, without needing to sleep, because you were surviving and thriving, actually, on the energy of this connection and how powerful it is, because that is what the alchemy of your souls is all about. And now it's time to get back to that. Temperance tells us that there is this beautiful energy between you and your person. Always has been. It is a divine connection. Temperance is about the blending of, now I've spent all that time straightening everything out, fire and water. Fire is divine masculine. Water is divine feminine. And what happens when you blend those two substances together? Well, of course, you get steam, which is all about the chemistry that you share. Lots of steamy chemistry for you and your person, obviously, because it is a divine counterpart connection. But it is also about the union that needs to happen, not only in the 5D space, but down here on planet Earth, where we are all at the moment. Temperance is ruled by Sagittarius, but you don't have to be a Sagittarius or any of the signs that I mentioned for this reading. It is a collective reading, and it is for everyone. It is more important that we consider the message that's coming in from the divine for the collective today here on Crystal Vision 1111. And what I really feel is that this person who is in love with you actually is about to make a big move in your direction. Temperance also tells us that as this person returns, this relationship is going to have a lot more stability and structure in it, but also that there is divine guidance and divine protection in this connection. Always has been. That is how you walked into each other's lives to begin with. The powers that be, our angels and guides, the universe, God, the divine, whatever that higher power is for you, moved everything around on that day to put the two of you in that same place and same time for you to walk into each other's lives. However that happened for you, whether it was in person, whether it was online, whether it was on an app, whatever your dynamic was. Because that was the exact moment that the two of you, according to the divine plan and the divine timing for this plan were destined to meet. But it wasn't truly yet time for the relationship to flourish. It wasn't time for this relationship to thrive because you each had to go off on your individual spiritual awakening journeys. But that time is upon us for this relationship to start thriving and jiving and bringing the two of you back together so that you can attain this union in the 3D space as well as in 5D. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. Let me see, what is that? That is, oh my gosh, I turned it upside down. That is the Tower. Oh, things are about to get different. Things are about to get significantly interesting for you and your person, with the Tower coming next to Temperance. Temperance is a fire energy, and it is about movement, but the Tower as well is all about sudden change coming from out of the blue, because your person is having these serious wake-up calls and epiphanies, awakening them to the fact that, yes, this is a limitless love, and I shut it down, and I ran away, and I should not have done that, and I am getting ready to make a shocking move for you because I fell in love with you. In that moment, we first encountered one another for all of the things that you are, and it's time now for us to come back together. The Tower tells us your person has gone through major changes during the time that you have been apart. And now it's time to bring that major change by making this major move in your direction that is going to rock your world, I believe, is what is coming in with that. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What is Spirit sharing with the collective? The 8 of Coins. I do love the 8 of Coins because it is all about that growth. It is all about self-improvement. And this person has needed to embark upon a journey of individual self-improvement during the time you've been apart from each other, so they can love you at your level, so they can love you in this endless, infinite, limitless way, so that they're not going to be afraid of this love or of their feelings anymore, so that they can stand firm in this connection and love you the way that you need to be loved. The 8 of Coins as well, though, is about this enduring, lasting love that is here between you and this person. So, yes, they are returning to love. They are returning for you, and they are returning to come into this powerful merging of your 3D bodies together again as well. The 8 of Coins is about our life lessons for this lifetime. Well, for every lifetime, actually. And your person perhaps did try to resist going through that growth. And the way that it works in the universe is that you can run for a little while, but ultimately you can't hide. You are going to get those life lessons, those personal and spiritual growth experiences one way or another. You are going to grow up because that is part of our blueprint that we have for each and every lifetime, that we will learn certain things and have those experiences to support that growth. And that is what is happening for your person right now. They did try to resist. They did try to avoid growing up, but they can't resist because they are going through this big, huge overhaul because they're having massive breakthroughs that come with that Tower card. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What is Spirit sharing with the collective? The Emperor. Oh my goodness. I do love the energy of the Emperor, because that is all about your person rising up and making it happen. The Emperor energy does not fail. The energy of the Emperor gets things done very efficiently, very swiftly, very succinctly, because they have a plan. And that plan is one that is going to ensure their success as they start making their way back to you. The Emperor is ruled by Aries, but also the planet Mars. And Mars is a planet of action. Mars is a planet of movement. Lots of passion here as well with the Emperor energy coming towards you, but the Emperor as well is about maturity. Your person's going to be grown up when they come back, and that is going to make all the difference in the world regarding how they handle themselves in this relationship with you. No longer being avoidant, no longer disappearing, no longer not answering phone calls or text messages in a timely fashion, because this person has gone through this significant improvement of themselves, and now they're ready to take action on all of that, with the Emperor being here. As well, the Emperor is the energy of the Divine Masculine. And we all have those energies within us, although for many of you watching the reading, you are awaiting the return of your Divine Masculine. But also, we have to consider in having those energies within us. We all have Divine Feminine, we all have Divine Masculine, and I am in Divine Feminine mode while I am doing the reading, right? I need to be in Divine Masculine mode to remember who sings the songs that Spirit shares with me while I'm doing the reading, which is why it's always so confusing for me to be able to grab it, because I'm completely immersed in psychic brain. But Divine Masculine energy is all about having a strategy, having a plan, following through, making sure it's going to happen, making sure they're going to win, making sure they do not fail. Because as far as this person is concerned, winning you back, failure is not an option. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What is Spirit sharing? The Three of Cups. Well, this is all about celebration. This is all about festivities. This tells us your person wants to go on a date. This tells us your person may extend an invitation to you to see if you would like to meet up, to see if you would like to spend time together, to see if you would like to go out, to see if you would like to clear the air. And it may not be a going out, it may be a sitting somewhere quietly and just talking to each other the way that you used to clear the air, so that you can have this opportunity to merge, to come into that powerful union that comes with that Temperance card. But the Three of Cups is also a card of reconciliation and reunion. Your person wanting to reunite with you. Only this time, this person is going to have their act together, because they are not going to allow themselves to fail you or this relationship, to fail the divine or fail themselves ever again. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. The Chariot. Well, this is all about movement. This is all about getting up and taking action, which is interesting because the Emperor is also a card of significant movement and action. And now we have the Chariot as well to support it. The Chariot is ruled by Cancer. And this is all about your person wanting to be successful at winning you back, wanting to be successful at going through this personal and spiritual growth that is the mechanism for them to have this self-improvement that they are working on right now. They want to be successful. They want to rise up and overcome all of their challenges and all of their obstacles. And that is what you're going to see them do, because this person is not open to failing ever again, because they want you. They love you. They want this relationship with you as well. But let's see what else. What else is coming in for this message today, please? What do we need to hear? What is Spirit sharing? And this is the Star. Just one moment, guys. We shouldn't really have to, but it's almost to that place where we have to put a band-aid on the star with a purple post-it for those of you new to the channel here today on Crystal Vision 1111. The reason there is a purple post-it on that card is because, well, her dress is almost see-through and YouTube does not like certain images. And so we'll just quickly cover it up with a post-it and move on with the reading. It's better than getting in trouble with YouTube. So yes, well, the star actually repeats the very first card for this reading today, guys. I know you are the one. That is what the star is all about. Yes, you are. You are the ones for each other. You always have been. Your love has been written in the stars with one another forever and ever and ever. And that is how it's always going to be for each and every lifetime. The star is ruled by Aquarius, but also the star is a card of healing. Supporting that life lessons that your person is having, healing the things that they have needed to work on. Old emotional wounds, unhealed traumas and dramas that happened to them way before you walked into each other's lives. This is what your person has been working on because they want to make sure that when they come back, they're not going to blow it. They're not going to make any more mistakes with you. Not these kind of mistakes anyway. I mean, they're not going to be perfect and they may make mistakes like forgetting to give the dog treats or forgetting to move the clothes from the washing machine to the dryer, forgetting to put the trash out, forgetting to turn on the dishwasher, forgetting to bring your lunch when they said that they were going to, or whatever else it might be. But in the grand scheme of things, these are just like insignificant little blips in the radar of life that we all go through and experience, right? The star is also a card of hope, asking you to remain hopeful that this person is healing, that they are growing, that they are transforming and changing, and that they are going to be successful at following through with their plan to return to you. But let's see what else. What else do we need to know for this message today, please? What do we need to hear? And this is the 10 of Cups. Happy, happy with the 10 of Cups, because the 10 of Cups is the card of happiness. Your happiness, your person's happiness, your combined happiness together is what it really boils down to, because the 10 of Cups is all about love, this deep love that you have for each other. It is the happily ever after card. It is about being in love. It is about how much you love each other and what you are willing to do to make this connection work, to make this relationship work, to come into this beautiful union with each other, because the 10 of Cups is a card of commitment, longevity, partnership, being able to build a relationship together that is balanced, that is harmonious, that is happy, and that is healthy, where you have this really cool fireplace and this really cool cat and dog asleep in front of that really cool fireplace, because it's about being in the same home. It is about creating your lives together, building something that is long-lasting. But let's see what else. We'll use some oracle cards now and see what else is coming in for this message today, please. Let's see what the universe is sharing with the collective. What do we need to hear? A higher view. This card comes with number 41, if anyone resonates with number 41. Now that can be your ages now or when you met. That can be April 1st. It can be January 4th. It can be the number 5. So it could be the 5th of any month. It can be May as well. Yes, May. It can be May as well. Number 5 is all about change. And change is well on its way based on the cards that we have for this reading today, because your person is about to make a big move towards you. A higher view. So we have this woman riding on the back of that glorious owl here. Who resonates with owls? Oh my goodness. I think owls are just so cool. I love them. They're amazing. But your person has gained wisdom with this higher view card being here. They are awakening to the power that is within them. They are finding their balance. They are finding their harmony. They are understanding that they were way out of balance when the two of you were spending time together. And that is definitely what caused some of the problems between the two of you. And they don't want to be in that space or in that place anymore because they want this 10 of Cups. Happy, happy with this fireplace with you. They want this joy. They want this stability. They want this partnership because they are looking at things from a much higher perspective, instead of being entrenched in all of their fears, their worries, and their anxieties. They've had a massive shift in focus and a big, huge shift in perspective as well. So, of course, they're no longer trapped in the labyrinth of their mind, in that maze where they were just running around, never finding the way out because they were trying to figure all of this out in their head, which they realize now was an exercise in futility and frustration, right? You can't sort out these connections with your head. You got to feel it. You have to feel it. You have to experience it. You've got to know it. And this person knew it in the moment the two of you first met. Their higher self, their inner knowing, whispering to them, yes, this is it. This is the one. Your search is over. This is the one that you've been hoping for. This is the one that you've been praying for. This is the one that you have been looking for. This is it. But yet, your person was not ready for you because it was very overwhelming for them. I'm not making excuses for them, okay? But that was the initiation point, as we already talked about, for the two of you to be aware of each other's presence on the planet, to forge that connection, to experience it in your 3D reality. But then there was the crisis point, whatever that was, that caused this person to run away, to shut down, to become a ghost. Perhaps they broke up with you, perhaps they just vanished from your life. And that crisis point is another initiation point that reveals to each of your souls, okay, it's time to get to work, it's time to get moving, it's time for growth, it's time for transformation, it's time for life lessons and experiences that are going to make each of you better people and better partners for each other. And that is why you have to meet and go your separate ways. But your person is looking at things from a much higher perspective now. And they see that this relationship is definitely one they're going to fight for, because this person is not going to let you go, because they are coming back to this limitless love that is here between the two of you. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. Shining through. Well, this card comes with number 30. If anyone resonates with number 30, that can be the 30th of any month. That can be March, or the 3rd of any month as well, because it is also the number 3. Now, shining through. Now I'm hearing that Cyndi Lauper song, I see your true colors shining through. Yes, that's another great song about why she loves her person, right? So, your person is going to allow you to see their true colors, not the fake ones that they presented to you, that was the person that they were when they were pretending not to care about you and not to love you, back when they were wearing a mask. This is about them allowing their authenticity to shine through, allow their realness to shine through by being real and ripping off that mask and just being true to who they are and being true to you and to this connection. And that in and of itself is going to give the two of you this greater opportunity to hit that 10 of Cups, because realness is important in these divine counterpart connections. Oof. Okay, I was on my preachy soapbox for a moment there, guys. Sorry, I didn't mean to be, but I just kind of like went with what Spirit was doing there and went with the universe. So, shining through all of this time that you've been apart from each other, your love for each other has continued to shine through. Whether you realize it or not, this person still has these deep feelings of love for you. I understand that their actions do not support those words, because their actions in running away and shutting down and breaking up and becoming a ghost and remaining silent and breaking your heart and everything else does not go hand in hand with this person showing you how much they love you. But that is going to be different because your person is growing up and evolving, because your person is hitting the space where they want to embrace this 10 of Cups, happily ever after partnership with you, this union with you. They were not ready for it before. If you had continued on in this relationship with your person, it was going to eventually hit a space where it was going to crash and burn and tumble down anyway. Because as part of that blueprint that you have with each other for this lifetime, you have both agreed to attain this personal and spiritual growth. And you can truly only attain this kind of personal transformation in the solo part of the journey. But this love that you feel for this person still shines through as well because they feel it coming from you. So don't ever be shy about sending them love and sending them light because it is reaching them. And it is helping them. And it does indeed as well help raise their vibration, especially if you are sending that to them from an unconditionally loving heart space as well. Well, let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? A powerful move. Yes, it is time for movement. It is time for this person to get up and move and groove. It is time for them to get in the chariot. It is time for them to pick up the phone. It is time for them to reach out to you because I really feel that this Tower card that dropped on the table earlier is all about a sudden move. Your person making a sudden move towards you. And that initial move could be communication. That initial move towards you could be them getting in that chariot and driving over to your house, riding over to your house. Perhaps they don't have a chariot. Perhaps they've got great running shoes, running over to your house, getting on the bus, getting on the train, getting on the tram, getting on the trolley, whatever this person needs to do. Their bicycle perhaps, their motorbike even, whatever they need to do, they are going to do it because this person is not going to let this love go. And they know that it's time for action. That's what the Emperor is all about. Action, as is the Chariot. This card comes with number 15, if anyone resonates with number 15. Now that can be the 15th of any month. That can be January 5th. It can be May 1st. It can be the number 6. So it could be June or the 6th of any month. There's also a date range here. January 4th, January 5th, if that date range does resonate with anyone. But let's see what else. Let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? Romance. Yes, romance. It is time for some romance. Yes. That shocking move towards you with that 3 of Cups, wanting to spend time together, wanting to go on a date, wanting to clear the air, wanting to get things moving between the two of you. That, I feel, is happening for this person. Not wanting to back down, not wanting to let go, but press forward on this bicycle or in this chariot. Your person coming at you with oh so very much that you have not seen them come at you before. With love, with a lot of love, with a lot of expression of love as well, because this move that they're making could be to reach out and invite you on a date as well, with that 3 of Cups being there, because that is about social time. That is about getting together. But let's see what else. What else is coming in, please? What do we need to know? I love you. Well, yes, this person does indeed love you. Ours is a love that knows no limits. I fell in love with you because of all of the things you are. From the moment you walked into my life, I knew that you were the one, and I love you. My love for you is shining through with through all of the storms, through all of the problems, through all of the arguments, through all of the clutter, through all of the drama and the chaos, this person still feels this deep love for you. And they are going to act on that love coming up. Well, let's see what else is coming in, please. Illumination, truth, discovery, and awakening. Well, yes, your person has been awakening this entire time you have been apart from each other. That is the point. That is exactly what they are supposed to be doing. So they are awakening to all of this love, all of this desire, all of this passion as well, although they haven't really been asleep from the passionate part because they do think about that quite a bit. But illumination, your person awakening within, your person growing up and evolving, your person wanting to be truthful and honest with you, but also open to discovering the depth and the intensity of this connection, no longer being afraid or fearful of what is happening between the two of you, because they want to get to this 10 of Cups, which is about happily ever after, and the two of you creating your lives together, doing life together, is what that 10 of Cups is all about. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? Feelings. Yes. It's time for this person to show up and tell you how they feel. And that can be part of this shocking, powerful move that they are making towards you. They want to go out. They want to go on a date. They want to talk. They want to clear the air. They want to spend time with you. They want to reveal how they truly think and feel about you. No more hiding. No more pretending. No more saying it's not there, but just realness, rawness, honesty, and truth. Because this person is in love with you and they are getting ready to make their move. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you watching today. Have a great day, everyone.